Hello everybody, Razvion is my name, welcome to Gothic 1. We are going to play the game of my childhood. I played it when I was a little kid. Elements and a very beautiful story. So let's start it and see what the game offers.
The kingdom of Myrtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Khorinis was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you.
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Well, that was one hell of an intro. And we got a punch in the face. I'll remember that guy. I'll hunt him down. So we are about to bring the letter to some fire magicians. Okay. And this guy is trying to be nice. At least he didn't punch us. Good for us and good for him. So let's see what he has to offer us.
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Okay, so there are 3 camps. Probably we can choose. Also, as a side note, I'm going to be quiet when we talk to not ruin the immersive feeling. I really want to play this game the right way, very immersive, not rushing or anything.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Okay, so he's called Bullet. He bullied us. Nice name for him.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there, but if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
Thank you, Diego, for being so kind. But I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire. What about that?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
So much information for the first day in the colony. I like that.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
That sounds powerful.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
And that's it all? That easy? I go tell him you sent me and I'm going to see the mages.
Thanks
Nice
for your
and
help.
easy.
We'll meet in the old camp.
So the chapter 1 started. Welcome to the colony. Okay, so let's see what we can find. From there we got toast down here. Nice. Nice for us, but what did we do? The controls of the game are a bit weird. I already got used to them, so it's okay for me. Ah, we got a beer. How nice. And so, this is protected by a magic barrier. Looks like we are in the magic barrier right now. That's a nice touch of the game. So nice. I have to admit, this game, I believe it's since 2001 or something. Anyway, it's very old, but the graphics are not that old, I have to admit. Looks still very beautiful. I have installed the community pack because it solves quite a lot of the problems and allows me to play in the 1080 pixels. So Ori and guard, so we don't have to talk with the people that have generic items, generic names, sorry, like guard, merchant. I believe there are no merchant, but shadow or whatever, but this guy has a name, so we have to talk to him. Ori. Sounds like a girl name. What are you doing here, buddy, Ori?
What are you doing here?
Making sure no one gets near the exchange place, especially one of those cutthroats from the new camp. You're the new guy they chucked in today, right?
That's me.
Then you'd better watch out for the guys from the new camp. I work for the old camp, same as the others you saw at the exchange place. I assume you've talked to Diego.
Yes, I did talk. Why do you...
Yes, I have.
Good. Then you know what's what around here.
Why do I have to watch out for the guys from the new camp?
Compared to the new camp, the old camp's a quiet, peaceful sort of place. The new camp doesn't get any deliveries from the outside world. Most of the rogues there just steal whatever they need.
That sounds quite bad. Very bad.
And the old camp?
The ore barons have everything under control. Next in line to them are the guards, followed by the shadows. The diggers are the lowest. Everyone who arrives here starts out as a digger. If you want to become something better than that, you'll have to get accepted as a shadow first.
I like the name Shadow. I want to be a shadow.
When I was washed ashore, one of the guys punched me in the face.
They do that to all the newcomers. They call it Standing Godfather.
Oh, are all the guys like that in the old camp?
We do have a few suckers, but they won't touch you as long as you pay them protection money.
Wow, how is that good? I have to pay protection money. Man, you guys suck. I want to see the third camp now.
I saw a woman being sent down with the goods.
Yeah, the ore barons get everything they want.
Do you mean to say the king exchanges women for ore?
They're convicted criminals too, of course. But if Gomez hadn't asked for them, they'd be sitting in some dungeon or other. I'm not sure what's worse.
I like your thinking.
I'm looking for a weapon.
There should be some old weapons by the derelict mine, further down the canyon. But don't go and start a war with nothing but a rusty pickaxe for a weapon. Those things are slow and heavy. An inexperienced fighter should never use one of them, unless it's an emergency. You'd better make sure you reach the old camp in one piece.
Okay, so after all, you guys are not that bad. Oh, almost fall down and kill myself in the beginning of the game. And we are finding the first, well, not enemies, but the first things we could kill. I see it has health, so it can be killed. Yes, we killed it. Meat bug. One more meat bug. Yes, it was much faster this time. The controls are really weird compared to the modern games now. Have to hold couple others buttons from keyboard to do some actions. For example, now I have to hold the left mouse button and W. And now the D button and left click at the same time. But you get used to it, and the inventory kind of sucks a bit. So this is some sort of a mine. I already remember quite a lot of the things in this game, so it's not a blind let's play. Weapon, nice, writings, food, artifacts, magic, armor, weapon. And we got our first weapon. It is called the pickaxe, and it's a two-handed weapon. So this was our first animal or something, but this is the first enemy we will encounter. Let's see if we can deal with it. Juvenile mole rat. That was quite easy. And we got 40 experience and 10 from the meat bugs. And here, rusty sword. It has to be much better than this. 7 damage, 10 damage. Obviously it's better. Rice snaps. That's good. Snaps, I believe it's called. Yeah, it has to be a snap. Why were you so easy? Probably because you are a juvenile. And there are, yes, if I remember correctly, there are other big ones or normal ones. Oh, on the right click you jump. I'm still learning the buttons also. We got a couple coins. What? Oh, a torch and another pickaxe. I believe, like most modern new games, you need a lot of cash, so we will collect everything we find. Running. What's wrong? Ah, you have to keep pressed while jumping also. Good old hard controls. But in this game actually it's not a hack and slash, you have to hold couple buttons as I said to... Oh, you dodge. You are a juvenile scavenger. Sometimes I get focused and not talk when dealing with these enemies, because I do not wish to die. Oh, I forgot. In this game you have to save a lot and a lot to save. always. Other juvenile, so probably at the beginning we... Oh, they managed to hit us. So, not as easy as I thought. What's this? A goblin! A green goblin, do you guys see it? It's up here. And he has a weapon. Come on, little goblin. It was quite easy. Don't have anything as I cannot focus him. Oh, and 2 enemies at once. I know you can lure them because it's easier to fight one-on-one. Now I lure only one because you see he wards us first. So you see the monsters are not mindless here just to kill you. They're actually here to live their life, and I'm obviously going in their territory and they protect it. So that's quite nice. And you have to learn some combos and you will be much better at fighting. The time passes, you level up and you get experience points. But we will learn everything when the time comes. Oh, you managed to hit us. And we lost couple hit points. But it's okay. I also do not wish to make the videos very long, because I try to not edit much of it because I want to have the feeling of the let's play, because this game will get very immersive quite soon. You have to stay tuned and really trust me, this game is really worth, and it's a very cheap game, and I don't know why is it so cheap, probably because it's old, but it's a very nice game. And you will be really sucked in with the story when we actually get to the people. At the beginning now we just find our way to the town. Oh, on B we see our stats, so we have a guild, which is none, we have level 0, we have more than half experience towards the next level, which is good. We get skill points and strength, dexterity, mana and life. We can only train strength, dex and mana. Life will go automatically with the level up. We got couple protection against weapons, arrows, fire and magic. I don't know why fire and magic are separate things. And here we have up on the upper part fighting skill, critical hit, one-handed sword, two-handed sword, bow, crossbow. So we'll have to specialize on one, and then we have open locks, pickpocketing and magic. Sneaking and acrobatics. I don't know what is the sneaking for. I remember the acrobatics makes you jump much further. But we will see. Oh, and here we see the castle. This has to be the old camp, because he said it's the shortest or the closest to the trading point. We have a hanging skeleton. Oh buddy, how is he hanging there? Who killed you? Why did they kill you? And we got another sword, I believe. Old sword and rusty sword, so it's much better. Well, not much better, 2 points stronger. But every little bit counts. Another juvenile scavenger. I believe before it took 4 hits, now it takes only 3 hits to kill them. Nice, we are improving. On this game also the monsters don't scale up, so it's only us that scale up. So in the beginning, as you can see, we are quite helpless, sorry, not helpful. English is hard, it's not my native language. But as I was saying, in the beginning everything seems very hard, but as the time passes we improve. We become much stronger and we get more armor, more health and everything. Nice, the castle looks big. So we could be a part of this castle. Doesn't sound too bad. We get women, we get everything because we trade with the king. The others, well, the new camp does not trade and is a bunch of rogues. But we don't know anything about the third camp. We will find out soon, I believe. We will visit every single camp before we make the decision which one we will join. And I would like you guys to offer me feedback on which one you would think you would want me to see. I prefer myself to play as the shadows because I never finished the game as the shadow. I've only finished the game once and it was with the old camp, I believe. Yeah, it was with the old camp. Here we see some other different people. Well, I guess I'll end the episode right here and we will talk with those people later on in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me and I'll see you guys in the next one. Be cool and bye bye.